Wrapping up the week green, wrapping up the day even more green. But overall, I'm green, and that's what I want to be. Not like the Hulk, but I want to be green in terms of making money. And today, taking some more trades, doing some stuff. It's raining outside, so I said, screw it. Let's go hard in the paint. Let's make some money today. Gonna break it all down in this video and show you guys what all went down and how I'm turned up right now. I'm turned up. Whoa, what's going on, guys? It's Friday. It's the end of the week. I hope you guys have made some serious money today. Literally, I hope you guys made some money because there were some beautiful, beautiful opportunities. I'm gonna show you the trades. This wasn't one of those days where it's a beautiful day. It's not like a day where I'm like, look at how good I traded. But really, I think I'm doing something. You know, I'm moving forward. I know people comment on videos. I know people hate on me. They say that I'm gambling or I have no plan. And I'm going to prove them wrong. You guys remember I made a video when I first started to film professionally. People would hate on all of my videos. They'd say, oh, this guy's terrible. He's terrible. He's terrible. And before you know it, I was winning awards and nobody hated anymore. And everyone, maybe they still hated me secretly, but they couldn't hate on me publicly because there was nothing to hate on because the videos went from 0 to 100 real quick. And I think that's really what I'm focused on right now with day trading. I know people are going to comment like, why do you always talk about haters? I talk about the haters because the haters are the rocket fuel, baby. And really, I think the haters keep me motivated. Somebody commented the other day, I'm like, how do you stay motivated to keep doing this? And I think a lot of it is just wanting to prove people wrong, wanting to prove people across the world wrong. There's going to be a day where they just can't comment anymore. They're not going to, what are they even going to comment? They're going to be like, man, this guy, he trades too good. He makes too much money and looks like he's had an awesome life. Damn it! That's not what this video is about. This video is not about the haters. Well, it's kind of about the motivation and how fired up I get when I get to read some of the amazing comments out there. And I think that's really what is motivating me right now. Motivating me professionally, mentally, everything to really focus, to get in the zone, Patrick, to prove the world wrong, to make everybody eat their words. If it wasn't for the haters, if it wasn't for the people watching these videos, commenting and creating a discussion, I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe I would have quit already. Maybe I would have gave up. Maybe I would have been over it. But I'm not. I'm not going to give up. And I can't quit. I'm never going to quit. I'm never going to give up. Never going to surrender. Okay, sorry. This is going way too long. Let's talk about the trades so you can see my P&L here. I'll show you guys. I'm a little embarrassed. I'm a little sad. I don't really know what to say. There's a couple trades that we're going to talk about here that just yeah. But we'll start at the top. We'll start at, where do we start? Let's FCSC. You don't need to talk about the ZOSE. FCSC this morning, what did I do? I did a complete total idiot move. It popped above $5. I tried to buy the dip there at the 495 area, thinking, okay, I'm going to buy the dip. Boom, this is awesome. Boom, boom, boom. Well, yeah, it dumped on me, and I ended up getting out there. I kept holding. I was thinking, okay, maybe we'll get a bounce off the VWAP. Maybe we can come back up here 475, 480 area, and then I'll get out there for a smaller loss, hoping that VWAP would kind of hold there. So luckily for me, I ended up going short there at the 430. Once the VWAP broke, it was time to go down, baby. Time to hit the stock hard, get my money back, and then make some more money. Ended up shorting there at the 430. The VWAP break, you can see how the VWAP, it was holding there. It broke, and then it was off to the races. So ended up adding there at 398, covering 373, 369, and then adding more there at 391 when this thing spiked up there, 391 adding, and then covering there 350, 348, and 329. It dipped all the way down here to the $3 area, 304, $3 low there. It's going all the way down. You can see kind of why I was doing what I was doing. So let's just look here in terms of where this thing might be looking to bounce. So 350 area, I'm thinking we might bounce there. 350 area, we did end up bouncing there multiple times. We broke below 350. We hit down there to the $3 area, and that's all she wrote. FCSC, this thing's a total pump and dump. It's going to zero. Maybe not today, but pretty soon. It's going to zero. The other stock of the day, ADOM. ADOM, this one, it's a frustrating one. It's still going up. That guy, son of a gun. So ADOM is a really tricky stock as well. It's a tricky one. So I ended up trading this kind of weird. I ended up trading it, bought a bunch kind of here, hoping this was going to push above that $1.50 area, and it ended up kind of pulling back, and I kind of like cut half of it, And then I bought more into this push. I don't really know what I was doing. It was just kind of all over the place. But I thought maybe, I was like, oh, it's dipping. Maybe I can add some, and then I can get some more, and then I'll sell into the push. It ended up working out. I ended up making a little bit of money, but it just wasn't really worth it. And you can see it pushed up here to $1.62. I ended up making $154 there on ADOM. Nothing really to write home about. It should have been a lot bigger. It should have been like a $300, $500 winner, not just $150. But really just kind of doing silly things down here in this area. Really, I should have, I don't even know how to explain that. I think my entry was okay. Maybe this entry here was a little bit of a chase. What did I buy that at? 146. And I was buying some down here at the 142, kind of here. I think sometimes if you look at the 1 minute chart, you'll buy a dip on a 1 minute chart, you know, because this was looking like it was holding that 145 area here on the 1 minute chart. So I'm thinking, okay, it's holding there. Well, then, you know, look on the 5 minute chart, it's way more extended. So I really need to make sure I'm lining up both of those charts in terms of support. So if I find support on the 1 minute, where's the support on the 5 minute? And really try to line those two up. And that way, if I see the support on the 5 minute and support on the 1 minute in that exact area, that's going to be a lot better setup. Where like later on, so later on it pulled down here. What did it pull down? 137. If you look at the 5 minute chart, well, this is a 5 minute chart. So it pulled down here to that support there at the 137 area, which was, you know, the support there on the 5 minute chart. Now on the 1 minute chart, it just needed to pull a bit more down. So it pulled all the way down here to 137 there. So then that's when it ramped up and started to go higher. So I really need to focus on making sure that I have the 1 minute, the 5 minute kind of support area lined up together. Not just like, oh, you know, I'm getting a 1 minute pullback in the morning right when the market opens. You know, that 1 minute pullback is going to be okay. Maybe on that first pullback of the day if it has strength. But overall, you know, later on the day, the 5 minute pullback is going to be the safer play. And I think a lot of times, even shorting, you know, you're looking for opportunities on the 5 minute and, you know, the 1 minute, but really the 5 minute chart is going to be more, you're going to have a better opportunity. So if you get a good solid support area on a 5 minute chart, obviously it's going to mean more than, you know, a support area on the 1 minute chart. And I really need to focus, you know, and make sure that I'm remembering that. So ADOM, FCSC, FCSC, down there, look at it. It's going to break through $3. This thing is going all the way. It might get down there $2 a day. I don't think it's going that far, but baby Jesus, that would be beautiful if it did. I should never have a loss that big on one trade. Maybe, you know, a couple of losses, but this $400 loss, that was uncalled for. You're always kind of pushing the envelope. You know, sometimes you have a good day, you make a little bit of money, and then you push the envelope, and then you get reminded, like, okay, nope, don't do that, you idiot. Don't do that. So it's continuously just growing, learning, and building. I think you have to do things bad. Sometimes you have to, you know, take bad trades to remember in the first place why we do what we do. Why do we have certain rules? Why do we cut losses fast? Because if we don't cut losses fast, what happens? You get a $400 loss where, you know, this stock really, when it dipped down here to 475 area, that should have been my stop loss. Instead, I was being greedy, or I was trying to force it, and I was thinking that VWAP might hold, and then we might bounce back, you know, after. That's the funny thing. I'm making a video where I'm going to talk about kind of the emotions of selling and buying and holding and all that, and how we hold our losers longer than we hold our winners. I'll post up tomorrow, but I just wanted to show you guys it wasn't like I just wanted to show you guys it wasn't like, oh, I totally crushed it today, but I felt like it was a pretty good day. And obviously, you know, the FCSC, yeah, that's the battle within there. Just, you know, I got to cut my losses way faster there on that type of trade. And then making $930 there on the long side, cannot complain about that. Maybe I could have really kind of doubled down. Maybe I should have, you know, maybe this is kind of move where I should have grabbed 2,000, 3,000 shares. You know, I was only really trading with 1,000 shares because I was thinking, oh, you know, it's the weekend, it's going into Friday, I don't want to push it. But really, you know, knowing the fundamentals, knowing the kind of setup, what the deal was overall, you know, it's really double down. I should have really hammered this one down there, you know, 2,000 or 3,000 shares. Really on this pushback to the 390 area, I only got 1,200 shares. I probably would have been okay with 2,000, maybe 2,500 shares there just to really get this one going. So, you know, sizing, it's one thing, and just kind of, you know, continuously learning, figuring it out. And I think over time, I'm getting better. I think there's an improvement. I think I'm definitely improving. So I just got to keep on keeping on. I mean, this week wasn't a bad week. I only had one red day. That one red day was kind of just like a stupid red day. I don't even know what I was doing there on Wednesday. Lost $1,200. Never should have lost $1,200 in the first place. This should have been like a $300 loss which I had the opportunity to actually get out for $300 loss on that trade. So I probably should have done that, but I was kind of just, you know, being greedy. And I need to be reminded that when you're greedy, when you try to force trades, stuff like that, you're going to get burnt. And that's what happened. The same kind of thing with this here on FCSC. I think this is a good lesson to learn as well. You're okay. I think you're good to buy like the first dip of the big major move, but buying the second dip, that's when it starts to get dangerous. You know, when you buy in the second, third dip, you really got to be careful. And that was just not a good plan there. You know, buying this dip, that's not going to work out for me. And I really got to be careful really on this type of stock. You know, what's the news? Why is this stock even up? This stock is not supposed to be up in the first place. So me buying on the second dip is definitely not a good plan. And I think that's just how it goes. So you live, you learn, and you prosper, or you try to prosper. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to prosper here. Prosper and go forth and all that. So there it is. I'm ready for the weekend. It's Friday. I'll talk to you guys later on. If you haven't already, do me one big favor. Hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you out there. Wherever we'll meet.